Jet, we need to keep it PG, please. PG. Got it? Little sucker's fast.
Already, it's crazy how fast they are.
So we had one goat left to have her babies, and y'all, she ended up having triplets. I think that Jim was just as surprised as I was. We ended up letting y'all decide what we were gonna name that brown goat with the little white spot on her side, and officially her name is Tippy. We do have a name for all three of these little babies. We have little RJ.
And Frosty.
And Hootie. All right, y'all, well, this is the Anker Solix F3800 Plus, a power that outlasts the outage. So imagine this, a storm rolls through, knocks out the power, and now you're sitting in the dark, fridge shuts off, no AC, and everything is at a standstill. Well, we've all been there, and let me tell y'all, it is definitely not fun. But what if I told you that there is a way to keep your whole home powered no matter what? That's where the Anker Solix F3800 Plus comes in. And y'all listen up, because right now it's on sale for their spring sale. So if you've been thinking about getting a reliable backup power solution, now is the time. This right here is a 6,000 watt powerhouse that can run everything from your fridge to your AC, washing machine, power tools, and even your RV. So if you need some more juice, you can actually expand it to 12,000 watts. So then you're definitely not left in the dark. Most power stations can only charge one way, but the F3800 Plus lets you switch between 3 power sources: grid, solar up to 3,200 watts, and a 240 volt gas generator. That means whenever the grid fails, you've still got a lot of options. And y'all, check this out. If you're looking for some saving on energy costs, this thing is self-consumption mode, where it pulls power straight from your solar panels before tapping into the grid. Or you can use the time of use mode to charge whenever the electrical rates are low and use the stored power when rates are high. That's smart saving right there. But here's what makes this thing stand out. It's not just a backup battery, it's a full home power solution. With the Smart Home Power Kit, you can actually hook this directly up to your home powers panel. So when the power goes out, everything in your house keeps running automatically. No extension cords, no manual switching, just reliable power. Unlike other power stations that only work with 120 volt, the F3800 Plus supports both 120 volt and 240 volt, meaning it can run big appliances like electrical stoves, dryers, and well pumps. And it's good for electric vehicles and RVs. It's built tough too, with EV class LFP batteries that last over 3,000 cycles and Anker's Infinity Power technology, giving you 10-year plus lifespan. Plus, you can monitor and control everything from the Anker app. Backup power has never been this easy, y'all, and here's the best part, y'all. Like I said, it is on the spring sale, but these sales will not last long. If you've been waiting for the right time, y'all, make sure to go ahead and click the link that's in the description and grab yours before it's too late. I don't know about y'all, but I am not risking another power outage. The Anker Solix F3800 Plus has got us covered, and it can do the same for you. Get yours now and stay powered and stay prepared. Thank you, Anker, for sponsoring this video. RJ obviously is RJ because she looks identical to our Rudy here, so it's just Rudy Jr. that I don't think is ever gonna grow.
She's really wild, you know? Just bouncing off the walls.
So for this kidding season in total, we ended up having 3, 4, 5, 6. We had a set of twins, one passed. It was actually Tippy's brother, and we had The first one, which was Cowboy, the white one with the white mama, but we had somebody in the family actually was looking for a set of goats, so we went ahead and, that is my shoelace. So we did sell the little white goat with his mama, that way he can still get her milk, they can go together, and she was really our only one that was really skittish. So at night, actually, we're able to let our goats out of the pen now that they're all pretty stinking tame, if you can't tell.
Now, one thing that we have noticed with these triplet babies is it seems like 2 of them are getting the milk that they need and 1 of them are not. And which one that is varies from day to day. I guess it depends on which 2 makes it to mom first. So what we've been doing is having to do a little bit of milking on our own and then putting it in the bottle and supplementing the other one.
She does have enough milk for all 3, but I think she just doesn't have the patience to feed all 3.
Whatever the situation is, we was doing this by hand. And I don't know if you've ever milked a goat. Maybe some goats are easier to milk than others, but we've been kind of on the struggle bus doing it. So Lydia got on Uncle Amazon and ordered us an automatic goat milker. So this time and one more will make twice for us that we've ever used an automatic goat milker on a goat. So we're gonna bring y'all along for this fiasco and see how this works out.
What else would we use it on? Just
Where's the cat? Come here, cat. She's like, mm-mm.
One thing I really should have bought was one of those stands, like a goat milking stand. Make this a lot easier.
Cajun country goat dairy. Gotta start somewhere. You gotta have a clean udder.
Come on, just eat your corn, sis. The other reason that I went ahead and bought this milker is because, for example, Tippy, who's only a few weeks old, is already eating grass. So her mama can already be milked, and I really want to try to make some good goat soap. I really want to try that. So if y'all have any good goat soap recipes, put them in the description. I also really want to try to make some.
Is that a thing?
It really is a thing.
Goat soap.
Goat soap is really good for your skin.
I can only imagine what that smells like.
You can just mix it in with some Olds and it'll be good to go. And I have an ice cream maker. So I really want to try some goat milk ice cream.
What could go wrong? I can't imagine anybody having the hankering for armpit body odor flavored ice cream.
No, it'll be good. I'll make some. I really want to try it though, just like straight goat milk. I've had like the pasteurized kind, but never like raw, straight goat milk. For the record, a Nigerian dwarf will produce over 700 pounds of milk in one cycle. So,
This is so funny. I have no idea really how good this is gonna work, if it's gonna work, but if it does work, I'm telling you, it's gonna be way better than the squeeze versus squirt method. So the way this works is there's a little vacuum pump here, you turn it on, and it forms a vacuum, a suction on these 2 pieces here that go on the teat, if you will. So one side of this pulls a vacuum right here, while the other side funnels the milk into this stainless steel container. Now, in theory, that's the way this is supposed to work. But you know, I'm not sure, I mean, for like real deal dairy goats, you know, I've seen those before. They have a real big udder, and I mean, I could see to where that would work really good on them, and it might work just the same on these. I just really don't know.
we've been thinking that she's had enough milk to be able to be milked because her milk sac looked pretty big, but actually, I don't even know if she's producing enough milk because we just tried to milk her and nothing was coming out. So I think what we're gonna do to be able to supplement for those other ones is go ahead and get Bernice, who only has the 1 goat, and bring her up here, and maybe we can try to get, go ahead and get some extra milk out of her so we can give it to one of the other 3 babies. Does that sound like a good idea?
It's kind of the only option we got.
If not, we'll have to get some goat supplement or something.
Yeah.
All right, so you can tell that Tippy's been really getting it on one side and not the other. So hopefully we can get some out of this side that's on the left and be able to supplement with that. All right, well, 2 goats later, that's not how at all I thought that was gonna go. And we have I'm embarrassed to show. Woohoo!
That ain't even enough to put in our coffee.
Okay.
Maybe the kids is just ran them dry today. Maybe we should just try a little later. If not, we're just gonna have to go to the feed store and get some goat replacement.
Yeah, that's not even enough to like gulp one time.
But at least we know the milker works.
That is true. The milker does work. I think we just should get some dairy cows or goats.
What about some chickens?
You can't milk the chicken.
Oh,
That's like barely a little gulp. Probably been dared to do worse than that.
fresh squeeze, nothing like it.
Down the hatch.
Woo. You know, I just spin all these things through my mind when I said, yeah, I'll try that. And then I think about, okay,
Just do
this
it.
is fresh squeezed from a goat. And it's warm.
You want an Oreo?
I might need one. Okay, all right, we're gonna try this. Eye of the tiger. Eye of the tiger, Jimbo. I'm looking to make sure there's not any hairs in there.
I cleaned her.
I'm probably gonna get some kind of microbes or something from this. If I start growing a toenail off one of my earlobes, you'll know this is where it came from.
And?
Very goaty.
No, is it bad? It's like the best
I'm trying
milk
to
for
think
you.
of like, it's got like a Swedish taste to it. Not like the country, you know, but like the taste.
It smells sweet. Like it smells like. Now I don't know. I'm second guessing too. Tastes like milk.
It does not taste, it does have a milky kind of taste to it, but it tastes more like, almost like a, I don't know.
Like goat's milk?
It's kind of like the taste of a raw potato, you know?
Yeah, it's got the aftertaste like a raw potato.
Hey, down in the comments, I mean, our curiosity is, I mean, like really, really spiked right now. Could y'all drop down in the comments how many people out there drink goat's milk?
Like raw goat's milk, not like store-bought goat's milk, like some raw, freshly squeezed, warm goat's milk. I know it's supposed to be really, really good for you. And if you're local to us, let us know if you have any goat milk available and we'll sure try it with some Oreos.
But I'm gonna go out on a limb even further. Even if you buy store-bought goat's milk and drink it on the regular, let us know that too. I don't know why that is so intriguing to me, because it's like, it's really not bad. I thought it was gonna have a really armpity kind of taste, but it really don't. Maybe some does. I don't know, maybe we got some good ones, but it doesn't really taste like milk either. When it first hits the old palate, you know, it tastes like milk.
So wait. You know what I just thought about? We just wormed them. So are we wormed?
No. We obviously did not think this through. This might be the last video we ever make. I've never been secondhand wormed before.
I've been firsthand, just not secondhand.